Back with us here on Business Lunch, and from sports we move to politics, and Britain goes to polls today to decide who between the Conservative Party's Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and opposing Labour Party's leader Keir Starmer will take on the reins of the country. Now, polls are suggesting that the Labour Party is likely to come into power with a huge majority if successful. Now, my colleague Sanjaysuri reports on the battle for Westminster.
So polling is underway now. 650 constituencies will elect their members of parliament through the course of their choices made today. About 46 million registered voters, not of course all will vote, but there is expected to be a substantial turnout in this election. The trend appears rather clear. It is almost certain now that Rishi Sunak's Conservative government will be voted out. There are in fact questions whether Rishi Sunak will be able to save his own seat in Richmond North. The poll group Savannah has said that that seat is too close to call. Were Rishi Sunak to lose his position not just as PM but as MP, that of course would be a devastating blow for him. But really a lot of Conservative heavyweights are very likely to fall in this election. A number of people who have been cabinet ministers, Jeremy Hunt, for example, who was the Chancellor of the Exchequer, and several others are expected to lose their seats. Starmer, leading the Labour Party, is on a high, and he has stayed steadily on a high from the time the elections were called or even earlier. The opinion polls have put Labour distinctly ahead, and that has not changed, which suggests that most voters had made up their minds even before the election was called. Since the election was called, Rishi Sunak has taken a number of missteps. He left the D-Day celebrations too early. There have been scandals around bets placed by senior members of the cabinet on the election dates. There have been a number of issues where he's really been on the back foot, and clearly he has not done himself a favor even by way of organizing the party to field candidates convincingly. The party itself has not been in place, in a good enough place certainly, to contest the election on a firm footing. It is looking a bleak day for Rishi Sunak and for the Conservatives.
All right, Sanjaysuri there reporting straight from London on the big UK elections today. Now moving on to France, as France